randomly I come across this company, Scoop Start. And so Scoop Start teaches you how to build a pooper scooper business. And I've never heard of a pooper scooper business. So right away I'm thinking like, man, like this is dope. Like I've never heard of this. And everybody owns dogs. So people probably don't want to clean up their stuff. Like right away I was already bought into the idea. Like they didn't even have to like sell it to me. I can see the potential that it has. And so like right away I was like invested. I heard about the idea. I like came home and I told my wife, hey, this is what I want to do. So I heard about it like around Thanksgiving of 2024. And by February, I was already going for it. And so what I did was I just watched a ton of these videos to show you like how to do everything. And then once I was like invested and motivated and I was ready to go, I thought I was going to start January 1st is when I wanted to start. And so what I did was I went to this school and so they have a class that you can join and they literally teach you everything that you need to know. And it's only like less than $70 a month. Now with this, they also offer a whole bunch of other little perks, such as the software that they use is called Sleep and Go. So we can go up here. So Sleep and Go is like an all-in-one kind of software that is made specifically for the pooper scooper industry. So if this is something that you're interested in, and this is a really good deal. It's only $100 a month, and this is like an all-in-one. So I can manage all of my clients here. I can manage my routes and see all of my clients in a glance, and that helps me out a lot. You can see I have a new client here that I need to assign for bi-weekly, but it goes my service map, right? So that's going to report, route planning, and you can kind of see like what we're working with today. So if you look at my route duration, this is the estimate. We're looking at 8 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours of that is drive time. So I'm working for about 6 hours and I made about almost $500. So you do the math on that. You tell me if that's good or not, but I'm showing you how you can do this if this is something that you're interested in. All right, so this is the software that they use, Sleep and Go. So this is called a CRM. It's a customer relations management software. And so that helps you with your billing, managing the clients, handling all of your routes. They even have a theme that you can use for your website. So you sign up to this, you take the classes, you learn all of this stuff. And you can download like all of the tips, all of the tricks, all of the little tactics. You don't have to be on here paying $70 a month for that long. Like you can probably learn everything that you need within like the first 3 months. So in that first 3 months, that's also when you can get the discount on the Sweep and Go software as well as Tailored Brand. So Tailored Brand is the next place that you want to go. This is the place that'll help you get your LLC. It's expensive, but if you have the money for it, and if you're serious about starting a business, the LLC is going to protect you in case anything happens. So if you don't want to do that, you can still register. Just register as a DBA, doing business as, come up with a business name. Either way, you can put in your business name. They're going to do a check for you and make sure that business name isn't already taken. They also offer other services to get it registered and get you a domain. And then you can sign up for your website. This is going to take a little while. It takes about a month. This is what I got out of it. Kind of dusty, but here you go. And so you get this little folder. This is extra. You don't really need it, but if you want to go a little bit above and beyond, then that's an option that you can go for. So that's what I did. Probably total with everything was about $1,000. But once you do that, make sure you also register with your town and you want to register with Google. That's a good reason to get your tax number to do your registration is because you want to go to Google Business. You need to get listed on Google. And getting listed on Google, you can see here, what is that going to do for me? That's going to put you on the map. Now you can see, right? I can get reviews, which is a big deal, right? I can get reviews here. So here I go. I got 48 reviews. I just got one yesterday. So that's what you want. That's going to help you out a lot. Now that you have that, you want to set up your Facebook page as well. So you're going to go to Facebook. You're going to set up a business page. And that's going to allow you to create ads. What you want to do with this is you want to go to groups and you want to join all of your local groups. And this is where you're going to post and tell people about your business, because the thing is nobody knows that your business even exists right now. So you need to tell people about it. Now, if you do like me and you follow along with what these people say, they offer free cleanups. So anybody who signs up, if you're going to be a recurring customer, because that's what you want people that are going to pay month after month. So you don't have to keep finding new clients. You get the clients and then they stay with you forever. Like that's the idea. That's what you want. You don't want people to be coming and going, coming and going. So you have to find new clients every single time. The easiest thing for you to do to get to the top very quickly is to find a recurring service model that can allow you to maintain your current clients while adding on more and more and more over time. So you continue to make progress month over month, year over year. So they'll show you how to do it. They offer the free cleanups. That's your way to get people in the door, because people don't trust you. You're still new. You don't really even know how to do the job that well. So you need the repetition anyway. It's a good way for the client to right off the bat, like now they owe you one. And so that gives you an advantage, as well as they're just going to love you because you solve their problem like right away. If you can just be fast with your response, if you can do what you promise, you just do the job well, and you take pride in your work, like you can outperform your competition like no other. It's not that hard, but find the people that can teach you how to do the thing that you want to do. You don't need to come up with anything new. There are already people that have already figured it out. Like, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just find what someone else is already doing and then just follow along. And everybody wants to try and make it their own, but I'm telling you, the closer that you fit to the formula that people give you, the better your results are going to be. Because every time that I've tried to listen to someone and I think that I know better and I want to try and make it my own and I kind of just deviate from what they say works, my results always falter because of it. If you're going to listen to the pros, listen to the pros. Don't deviate from what they tell you. All right. So you're going to go to Facebook. You're going to join all of these groups, right? You're going to join buy, sell, trade groups as well. And you're going to tell them about your business. And you're going to offer them free stuff to get them into the door, to build trust, to get them to leave reviews because, hey, I did a food cleanup. Leave me a review, send me a referral. Who do you know who else can use my help? And then you're going to use that to also lock them in into a recurring service. So this is going to help you build up a lot of clients pretty quickly if you do it right, if you're on top of the marketing, and if you believe in your product and you believe your pricing is right, you believe in what you have to offer is worth the value, I'm telling you, this system works. So you're going to make posts. The best posts that you can make are the ones that have your image in it. So, for instance, something like this works very well. This image right here works way better than something like this. This sucks. This doesn't convert very well. Real images of you in your attire, talking to people like they're human beings, trying to be helpful and trying to say, hey, I'm here to solve this problem. And if you have this problem, then I can be your solution. And so if you come across that way, if you're friendly and you look like you're ready to work with a smile on your face, you're going to attract people in your spirit. And so these are kind of the best way to do your advertising. And so once you figure out something that works, right? Like what you want to do is when you find something that works, right? Then you want to turn it into an advertisement. And then you're going to put money behind it. You're going to come here, right? For us, the best types of ads that you can use are the messenger ads, the ones that bring people in, that ask questions they want to quote, and then you can kind of walk them through the service. You can sell them on the value and then offer the price and try and get them to sign up. This stuff is really easy. I just want to make it clear to you. Like there aren't that many steps. You just need to come up with the idea, find somebody that's doing that thing, follow along exactly what they're doing, and get the same result, you know? So the biggest thing that most people miss is the amount of time that it takes and the amount of effort and consistency that you got to put into it, because no matter what it is that you do, you're just going to suck at it until you put in the repetitions, until you figure it out, right? So you need to be able to at least invest a year until you decide, like, is this going to work or not? But if you put in the time, if you dedicate yourself to learning what works, what doesn't work, and you listen to the pros and you reach out to people that are doing better than you, figure out what it is that they're doing that you can use to improve your own business, then I'm telling you, you're going to be better than most other people. So the website that I use is WordPress. So I used WordPress, and then with the Sweep and Go, I use their theme. So Sweep and Go has a theme. I use the theme. The theme is like $200 a year. WordPress is like $40 a month. So all of these little things start to add up. But I'm telling you, make the investment, because over time, it it's going to compound. It's going to scale. You're going to make way more money than you invest. So it's going to be worth it in the long run. But you need to make the move. You need to take that risk, and you need to make the investment. Even if you lose, just remember, you've gained skills along the way, and you can use that towards the next thing. Just don't stop trying. Just keep going for it, going for it. Invest in yourself, and doing something like this, regardless of what happens. So I set up the WordPress. All I did is make some very basic changes based on the very little knowledge I have on building websites, just so I can add my branding to it and do a couple other things. Also, so they have the quote tool here, and it works really well. So this looks professional. I mean, this is cookie cutter straight out the box. Look at it. And then even still, like I put in my info, and then look, doesn't that look professional? It's not that much. So $200 a year is what I paid for this, plus the $40 for the actual WordPress site, and then whatever the domain cost is, like $15 a year. So it's not much. So this is a way to get yourself a professional looking website for cheap. I don't know if other services offer this. I feel like I got like super luck getting this from the Sweep and Go. So they have a lot of different other options. Another one of the things that you're going to have to worry about is like your API and your pixels and that kind of thing. So what you want to do is you want to hire somebody. So the best place that I think to go to hire somebody is going to be Fiverr. So Fiverr, you can find people. A lot of these people are like Pakistan or India, whatever, but they know how to do things like logo design and how to do your pixels and your API and your webhooks so that you can integrate the different apps like Meta into your website or MailChimp so you can do email funnels and those kind of things. But I would not worry about that until you get the foundation started, and then just slowly just try to build like one little thing at a time and just figure it out like one little piece. I wouldn't try to do everything at whole, just one little thing. First, get the business registered, and then get the website, and then get it registered on Google, and make the Facebook page, and like you just do one little thing at a time. But regardless of any of the stuff that you're doing, the one thing that you always want to focus on if you're not out in the field doing work is you want to be focused on finding customers and making sales, closing sales, getting new people into the door so that you have work. Because if you're not making money, then all of this is for nothing. So immediately, once you can, even before all of this stuff is set up, just try to get customers, see if you can get people to buy your service, see if you can get anyone to sign up for what you have to offer, and then slowly work on your branding as you progress. Another thing that I guess I would say to you, make sure you utilize in ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, Grok, or use some outsource AI because it's going to help you out a lot along the way. Use it to learn and to like really break things down and try to get like a foundational understanding of how these things work so you can make progress a lot faster. So if there's things that you don't know about the business, definitely ask Elaine. What's so great about it is like there's no judgment. It's never going to get mad at you. You don't need to be smart to be able to use it. Just talk to it like a human being, and it's going to respond, and you're going to be able to learn a lot quicker than you normally would have without it. So I'll definitely integrate some type of AI into your life, into your business to help simplify things and to help you grow that much faster. The last thing that I want to say is a lot of people will watch this and then they're never going to get started. They're never going to take the first step because they're too scared of failure. And for those people, I want to tell you that the not starting is where the failure really begins.